It's official, we're getting an album full of previously unreleased and rare Mariah tracks. Hey kids, welcome back to my channel. A very excited treacle here. So it has been officially announced, The Rarities, a new album from Mariah, is coming out October 2nd. Now, we spoke about this here on my channel last week. There were a few clues that let us know that an album of rare and unreleased music may be on its way. I sat here and speculated about which songs I thought might be included on such an album. You guys were fantastic in the comments and you threw in loads of different ideas and reminded me of songs I forgot about. Mariah was booked to appear on GMA this morning, so that was a big clue for me that something big was being announced. Last night, the link to pre-order the album and a new song coming out on Friday was leaked. It spread around the internet like wildfire. I was chatting with you guys about this on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It was on my mind as I went to bed. I dreamt about it during the night actually, and then I randomly woke up at 5:15 this morning, checked my phone, and Mariah had tweeted just 5 minutes before. So the universe woke me up at just the right time. I waited a few hours before jumping on camera and making this video because number one, it wasn't even daylight here in the UK. And number two, Mariah was scheduled to perform and appear on Good Morning America. And for us here, that's like lunchtime, and that has now passed. Mariah has indeed appeared on Good Morning America to confirm it and talk about it a little bit more.
You made a lot of fans happy overnight because you announced that you're dropping a new album in October. It's called The Rarities. And what makes the songs on this album rarities?
Yes, we did surprise the lambs today, surprise the fans. It's the Rarities album, which basically I found stuff in my vault that I had either started to work on like a long time ago and never released, or, that I wanted to kind of like finish mixing or do whatever, but there are songs that have previously not been released. So it's exciting, and I don't want to give away too many titles or anything, but I have a new song coming out this Friday that I'm very excited about. It's something I started working on with Jermaine Dupri, my friend Jermaine, who we love, years ago. And I don't want to give too much more about it away, but it's coming out Friday, and I'm looking forward to it. There's a charitable component that we're putting everything together with right now, and it's called Save the Day.
So, what do we know about the album? It is a double album. The first 15 tracks are going to be rare and previously unreleased songs from Mariah. The second half is 17 tracks from her Daydream concert that she performed over at the Tokyo Dome in 1996. This is a very famous concert we all know and love. Her vocals are absolutely amazing. We've long wanted to have this concert released to us, and here we have a full concert across 17 tracks. Very fitting because not only is it Mariah's 30th anniversary from her debut, it's also the 25th anniversary this year of the Daydream album, so it feels perfectly fitting in so many ways. It looks like the HMV Japan website is listing the album as 2 CDs and a Blu-ray disc, so that tells me that they're going to get video footage of the concert as well. That makes sense because it was filmed at the Tokyo Dome after all, but that also means for us a lot of Japanese imports because we need to have it too. So back to those first 15 tracks that form the first part of the album, which is going to be the part where we get the rare B-sides, the unreleased songs, things like that. One song that has been confirmed in the track listing is a song called Save the Day, and Mariah mentioned it very, very briefly on GMA. Not the first time we've heard the song title Save the Day. In March 2011, Mariah's team tweeted about a song called Save the Day being released to raise money for human rights issues. A few months later, in July, Mariah tweeted and said the song was still due to be released, but ultimately it was shelved and we didn't hear about it again until now. So that's just one of the 15 tracks. There are 14 more spots open, and this is where speculation amongst the fans is going crazy. On last week's video where I spoke about this album possibly coming out and being announced very soon, I was listing all the different songs I thought might be contenders. You guys were great in the comments, like I said. There are so many different songs, and this is where it's going to get interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how Mariah fills out this album. There are enough B-sides and extra songs that were released on international versions of previous albums that she could just fill the album with those easily. She's also got scores and scores of songs that were scrapped from albums. Maybe some were recorded, some were perhaps unfinished. She could fill an album with those songs, just those ones. With the gift of time that lockdown has given all of us, for all we know, Mariah could have reached into the sack, pulled out a handful of these songs and spent some time finishing them off. I think Save the Day is a good example of that. We've known about this song. Mariah confirmed its existence back in 2011, so we're going right back to there, but it's now got 2020 listed to it on the track listing. So I think it stayed in its demo form and she's only finished it this year, and she could have done that with other songs as well. Here's my guess at what some of the track listing could look like. There's Hypnotize, which was from her demo. In 2018, Mariah tweeted that she was listening to her teenage demo of this song and how she felt it was the best song on her demo, but it ultimately didn't make the album because the label thought it was too R&B. I think we're going to get Do You Think of Me, the B-side from the Music Box era. I'm pretty confident we'll get Everything Fades Away, which appeared on the international edition of the Music Box album. She's recently shown that some love with some backstage moments on social media. I'm very confident, very confident we'll get Slipping Away, the B-side from the Daydream era. It's a fan favorite. She answered someone online that yes, it will be released. And again, she's given it some recent love with backstage moments on social media. I also think we'll get For Real, which appeared on the Japanese release of E=MC². I love that one. I think we're going to get There For Me. Yes, technically it was released in North America, but only on a CD single of the Never Too Far Hero medley. And Mariah at the time cited the song as a dedication to her fans, so I think it would fit perfectly on this album. And in the promo for MC30, Mariah teased us with the song title, Can You Hear Me?, which looks like it's from the Emotions era. So what I think may happen, and this is just me guessing, is that we will get songs in order by year. So we might get something from the demo appear as 1990 as track 1. Can You Hear Me from the Emotions album era, 91 will be track 2. We'll go all the way through. We know that Save the Day is appearing as track 14. Maybe track 15 is also going to be from 2020, and maybe things will go through in chronological order. So there are a few songs that I've just mentioned that I think are very likely contenders, but there are so many that Mariah could choose to fill this album. I think we're going to have a bit of a mix. There are B-sides and there are songs that appeared on international versions of albums that haven't been released completely around the world that we want, and she knows that we want. Runway is another one. It was the Japanese bonus track for the Japanese edition of the Caution album. So that's something that American fans want to get their hands on. I think there are some songs like that we are going to get, but I do think she's going to put songs that we've never known about, never heard, never leaked, and they are going to appear there as well. That being said, there are only 14 spots remaining on this album. I don't think it's going to be all B-sides. I don't think it's going to be all completely unknown songs. I do think it's going to be a mix, and this is really exciting. I don't know if she's going to tease the track listing and build it over time, or whether one day it will just drop. She did say on GMA today that she didn't want to give away too many titles, so she's got room here to kind of toy with us and have some fun. Which songs are you hoping make the album? Which are the ones that you're not so fussed about? Let me know in the comments. This is really exciting. What would your dream track listing for this album be? Make sure you pre-order your copy. The album, The Rarities, is out October 2nd, and new song Save the Day is out on Friday. Before I say bye today, I just need to talk really quickly about how excited I am that the music video for Underneath the Stars has been found and is going to come out. Mariah first told us 8 or 9 years ago that she shot a music video for Underneath the Stars in London and Paris, but it was lost and she had no freaking idea where it was. And Mariah gooped us last week when she randomly tweeted that it has been found. In fact, she replied to her own tweet from 8 or 9 years ago to say it's been found. She gave us a quick teaser. I really can't wait. I know lots of you are really excited for this as well. Also on GMA today, Mariah performed a couple of songs. She gave us Vision of Love, which I'm happy she did for the anniversary year. And then she blew us all away with a Butterfly album deep cut, Close My Eyes, which we all know is a very personal song to her. And it's a fan favorite. And it's just too much. I'm going to do a separate video reacting to those GMA performances, so look out for that. That will be coming out probably later today, if not tomorrow. But the main thrust of this conversation is the album, The Rarities. I've put a few songs out that I'm confident are going to be there. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know which ones you want to be there. What is your dream track listing? This is so much fun because we don't know when it's going to actually get confirmed. So for now, let's each have a little wish list and build our own track listing. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you are pre-ordering your copy of The Rarities, and let me know in the comments what you hope is going to be on that final track listing. Check back soon for another video. I'll see you soon. Cheers, thanks a lot.